Hi, I'm Margaret McCord, Miss Alabama USA 2013, and I'm interviewing with thePageantGuy.com. Well, last year I was first runner-up, so when I got called into the final two, I was really nervous because that was the same moment I had been last year, and I was just hoping to bump up one more spot and finally, claim my dream. But my whole mentality this year was completely different. I was a lot calmer than I had been last year, so it really wasn't as bad as I thought, and it was very quiet on stage. It was really weird. I couldn't hear anything that was going on. The final thing I heard was them calling my name saying that I had won. So it was just an amazing feeling, and I'm so honored and blessed to be here. People say that I tend to be a tad bit OCD, especially my friends. I try and keep everything in order in a particular place. In my car, I drive a Honda Civic, and if they have never ridden with me, the first time that they get into my car, they look around and they're like, "Why is your car so clean?" But it's something that I picked up from my dad. I just have to do it, and my car has to be spotless. So what's in my purse? Let's take a look. I actually have a lot of stuff in my purse, but some of the big things I have are, I have my glasses. I'm pretty much blind. If I didn't have my contacts in, I probably couldn't see you 2 feet away from me, so it's something I try to keep on hand just in case one of my contacts falls out. Next, I have some headphones. I love to listen to Pandora on my phone, especially when I work out. I just have to jam out. I gotta get pumped up, and that was one thing I did for Miss Alabama this weekend. And I guess lastly, every pageant girl needs some hairspray, so that's definitely something that I'm gonna have to keep with me this next year. My mom is actually full Italian, and so I'm used to eating pasta each and every day. It's one of my favorite foods. I really love spaghetti. We actually eat it on Thanksgiving, Christmas, any holiday you can think of, we're always eating spaghetti. But if I had to choose one food to eat right before I died, it would definitely have to be the Baconator. It's something that I absolutely have to get for guilty pleasure. I love it because it's just really big and juicy, and there's a lot of bacon on it. Bacon is also one of my favorite foods, so there's no way you can go wrong with the Baconator. In high school, I was on a dance line, but in order to do that, you actually had to play an instrument. And I chose to play the trumpet, and I played it for 7 years. I even had to wear the full band get up and march in parades, and I was actually pretty good. I was first chair my first year, and then third chair in the symphonic band. So it's something that I can't believe I did, but it's a memory I'll cherish forever. When I was 3, my nickname was Taz because I ran around the house like a Tasmanian devil with my arms in the air all the time. And one time I really embarrassed my dad. He had an important business meeting at our house, and I took all my clothes off and I ran around the table a few times screaming and flailing my arms about, and I think he was mortified, but hopefully the fact that I won Miss Alabama, he'll finally forgive me. Lastly, I want to thank everyone who has followed me on my journey to become Miss Alabama USA 2013. My friends have been behind me this entire time. My family, my mom, my sister, all my aunts, my grandmothers who have come out for the 3 times I competed. Thank you so much for doing that. Also to my sponsors and some of my favorite supporters, Keely and Steven, you have been amazing. I'm so thankful to have you in my lives. I can't believe I'm finally Miss Alabama USA, but I'm so excited and blessed to be here, and I cannot wait to step on that stage and compete for the title of Miss USA.